Hello and welcome to class here with me, Helga, at the Sunny Yoga Flow online studio. Today we have a yin yoga class together, which I'm pretty happy about. I can definitely use some slowing down time to go inwards and properly nourish myself. For those of you who don't know what yin yoga is, it's the opposite of your usual dynamic yoga class with the flow of standing warriors and down dog and balancing poses. In yin yoga, we never stand up. It's only laying down positions or seated or on all fours. And most of the time supported by props, right? So for more comfort and also a deeper stretch. So for today's 15 minutes class, we're gonna go through 6 yin yoga poses together that we're gonna hold for at least a couple of minutes each time. And I will guide you through this. You are going to need your yoga mat and definitely some warm clothes. Keep your socks on and maybe you'd like a nice hot drink. You are also going to need a bolster. If you do not have that at home, you can just grab 2, I would say, pillows from your bed or maybe a rolled up blanket. So let's get started. All right. Start to inhale and exhale gently on your mat. Our first yin yoga pose today is a supported child's pose. So take your bolster or your pillows or your folded blanket and place it as I'm doing here in the middle of the mat. And then start to place your upper body on top of it and one side of the face. And so you're sitting on your heels, hips open, knees out to the side, and your arms can just really be in whatever position you want. You can have the forearms on the mat alongside the bolster, or the arms can be extended. You could also just have the arms alongside your body, some more across your legs. Really, there's no rule, just listen to yourself, tune into what feels right and good here in your supported child's pose at the start of class. And start to soften, particularly soften the muscles around the face, the jaw, the forehead and the neck. And the shoulders and upper back. Do not hold any tension there at all. And let's now switch the side of the face. So turn your head to the opposite side of the room, still in your supported child's pose, and just turning your head so the other cheek is now touching your bolster. And relaxing the hips. Really trying to be as soft, easygoing as you can. Really letting all the muscles just relax here. Completely letting go, letting go, letting go. All right, now very slowly come out of this pose. Take your time, take a breath before our next pose. So our next pose is going to be half frog. So starting with one leg, let's do the left leg first, with a bolster under your head and upper body, and then letting your left knee slide up. It doesn't have to be high up, it really doesn't matter how it looks, really. Just, take your time to find your position here in the half supported frog. And of course, adjust as you need. Take the first seconds here to adjust and be comfortable. But once you are comfortable, try to find stillness. Try to just be in this shape. And simply surrender. That's what we do in Yin Yoga. We surrender to a certain shape, a certain pose, letting the body fold over the prop, and just really letting go. Now, very gently, we're gonna do the same but with the other knee, right? So just come out of the pose slightly if you need to readjust yourself, and then replace yourself back over the bolster. And this time the right knee is gonna come up, slide a bit out to the side, and opening the hip here on this side of the body. Letting yourself be supported by the bolster, and feel the weight of your body against the gravity of the earth. Just breathing nicely here into your whole body. And ever so slowly preparing to get out of this pose and slowly into our next third pose of today's class, which is a reclined butterfly. So you're going to want your bolster now a bit further down on the mat, and the soles of your feet are touching. The heels are somewhat close to you, knees falling out, and you want either your shoulder or whole upper back, maybe even middle back, folding over the bolster. So just make sure that you are in a setting that's comfortable to you, that you're not arching your back too much. And then just let go here. Open the chest. Sending breath into the hips, inside of thighs, and into the soles of your feet and all 10 toes. Soft shoulders. All right. With the help of your hands, close your legs together and ever so gently get out of this position. Take a breath, or maybe grab a sip of your hot drink if you had one. Now, our fourth pose today is supported bridge. So the bolster is now going to come across your mat just at the middle. And we're going to be placing the bolster just really under the base of the spine, lower back, buttocks, just wherever feels good. And then either extending the legs, just letting the legs sort of hang there in supported bridge, or option to actually have the soles of the feet touching the mat, so your knees would be bent, whatever feels best. And just surrendering here to this pose. And still breathing nicely into the whole body. Inhaling and exhaling. Now, staying as you are, we're switching over to our next pose, lifting the legs all the way up to sky. So this is supported shoulder stand. Okay, so just extending the legs up to sky. You can have a micro bend in the knees if that feels good. And just allowing a sweet moment here, letting the blood flow. Legs above the heart. This is excellent to restore, rejuvenate, and calm ourselves. And eventually let your feet fall back down and come on the tip of your toes. Roll the bolster out, just roll with the hands, with the feet, the bolster out and all the way down under your knees for our last pose of today's class, Shavasana, resting pose. Arms alongside your body, palms can face up to ceiling, and you're welcome to close your eyes, relaxing. Just relaxing here deeply. Right, beautiful. Start to just move your toes and fingers a little bit, bringing back movement. And then just in your very own time, you can roll that bolster out further down and then come up to a seated position, maybe rolling onto one side. And then just gently coming up in a cross-legged seated position. And we will close our practice together Just taking a few mindful, beautiful breaths. And you can have the palms of your hands resting on the knees, palms facing up. Or you can maybe place one hand on your heart and the other on the belly. That one is quite nice. And then let's join our hands together and just rub the palms of the hands to create heat and gather all the good energy from today's practice. Then place it on your face. Feel the heat from the palms of your hands on your face. And then peel away. Well done. Thank you so much for your practice today and time. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day and your week. And I will see you next time. Take care.